Hello all, in today's video we're going to talk about the new quest that just came out today. If you go in game, the calendar, Brew Day, it starts today and runs for a few days. Let's see what it say, till March 29th. So limited time event. You're going to get 3 quests and 1 new set of collects, which is going to be Stone Hive, vintage toy ships. So we're going to go over everything you need to know to get all of this done. So first thing is, if you look at the announcement, is you got to go to Crescent Reach and talk to this dwarf guy, and he'll give you the quest. So to get to Crescent Reach, there are a couple of ways to go about it. The easiest way is going to be from POK. Well, not the easiest, but the a way that most will be able to go is to Crescent Reach, click it, go through. If you have the old expansion claim, the Scepter of Draconic Calling, that will take you directly to Crescent Reach as well. I believe that was the claim from Serpent Spine, so a little bit way back when. So, waiting to zone. Gotta load those zone times. Okay, go here and just follow the map. Go to Crescent Reach. What's in Crescent Reach? The NPC is on find, so if you don't have a track or anything like that, just use the find and you go there. Now with the 3 quests, you could request them all at the same time. The only thing you need to know or do in advance is make sure that you have 1 bag slot free, because the second quest requires some combines, so you need a bag space. So you go into the town and then basically it's your first right turn. It's right over here. Okay, so let's look up the quest. So I have 4 different pages, well, tabs rather. So first one's Mugs Back. That's going to give you the first one. Next one, Can Check, and then Share. Okay, great. So let's sort this. Now, as far as the quest concerned, I would suggest starting with this one here. There are good sips, which is going to Stone Hive. But so let's start walking there actually. The third quest requires you to click something in Blight. So we're going to do that before we go into Stone Hive. So just for the sake of the video and not to fluff the duration, at some points I'm just going to pause the video and then just run, uh, just to save time. So if we look up the third quest, and let's go to this dwarf here, Ordoon in Blightfire. He's going to be on find. If you sort by this, and then you'll see he's all the way east. So I'm going to pause the video and run there real quick. Okay, back. So you see I'm in front of Ordoon, and for the third quest is clicking the brew on him. Okay, so that updated one on there. So now I'm going to be going to Stone Hive all the way east. So I'm going to pause the video and run over there. Okay, almost there. Gonna run in. So trying to get this video out before anniversary starts tomorrow. First thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna try and do the mission with the new logs in it to show folks. Okay, in here we have three separate things to do. We have to kill some bixies, get some ground spawns that are outside, and then also get some ground spawns that are inside. So what I like for this one, for the locations and everything, Bonds has been really good about updating the locations with waypoints. So I'll put links in the description and everything like that. But you'll see for this quest is up here. You'll have waypoints for all that. Now just keep in mind inside there's like the z-axis, the height, some of the upper levels, some of the lower levels. So the waypoint find won't work. You'll get that mysterious path blocks you, but at least you'll have a general idea where you need to be. Okay. So first day, there's bound to be some people. They're going to be mobs in the hedge, the north and south, that you need to kill. 5 of them, I believe. Let's see if any are out. Oh, ground spawn. The ground spawn, as far as collects are concerned, is going to be basically throughout the entire zone, inside and outside. So these little Bixie scamps is what you need to kill and loot 5 of them, I think. Yeah, 5. So if you have a pet, you could type pet slash pet attack a underscore Bixie underscore scamp, and your pet will auto attack and kill whatever is in range. So if you have advanced loot on, you don't need to run through this maze. You just make that pet hotkey and let the pet do all the killing for you. So I'm gonna pause the video, kill 4 more, and then we'll come back. Okay, back. So killed my last Pixie scamp, about to loot the last drop. So now I need the honey and the petals. The petals are going to be outside. So let's go take a look at them. So they say they're under red leaves. So I like this one here. All the ground spawns are going to be like blue balls. Let's see if right there. When did I did this earlier? I basically just waited. They're about 1 minute spawn time. Let's see if we could find any else. You could use Bonds' location, the waypoints. That works also. Another one over here. I don't know. Let me go back to the other one because it's probably spawned already. It's pretty quick. Yeah, it's up already. Okay, great. Now we're going to go inside. So if you're not familiar with the zone, it could be a little confusing, but just follow the map and the way I'm going. You want to go down. Once down, go here and then hug left. And in this room here, they're going to be 2 drops. Okay, I'm just going to wait for the next one. So this is going to complete this one. We do not need to go back right away for turn-ins. We could do that later on. Because again, since we got all 3 already, we don't need to worry about it. So this essentially completes this quest. Any second. It's about like 1 minute or so. Oh, it spawned already. I'm stupid. Okay, next we're going to want to go POK. I'm just going to Stein over. Now we're going to focus on quest 3, which is that one from earlier that we clicked that one dwarf in Blightfire. So one of the steps is going to be clicking a dwarf in POK, which is right near the Stein. So go over here. And again, if you look at Bonds's or EQresources, they'll tell you where to go. So clicking. So if we look at this quest, make 3 friends. So basically that's going to be clicking any 3 random players in the zone. And then the last one was clicking somebody in Burning Woods. It's a 30-second refresh cooldown. So I'm going to pause the video, do 2 more clicks on random people. Right back. Okay, back. I'm going to do the third person, my wife's character. So once we click this dwarf in Burning Woods, that quest is basically done, and then we have to focus on the second one. So Burning Woods, depending on your resources and whatnot, Wizard could port you over there with their evac. This is the old world Kunark one, Skyfire. Or from POK, you could go to Frona V, Dreadlands, Burning Woods. Like over here on the neutral side, southeast part of neutral, Frona V, Dreadlands, Burning Woods. Okay, porting Skyfire. And it's really close by. Okay, gonna pause the video and get to the NPC. Be right back. Okay, back. So we're in Burning Woods. Unfortunately, the NPC we want is not in Find, so you do need a tracker or at least general knowledge where she walks around. So, gonna track her. So if you're looking at the map near Gullerback, it should be around here. She roams around with her little horse. Maybe not. A little further. Okay, here we go. So you want to click this, and that's going to finish the third quest, basically return. Now we're going to focus on the second quest, which is, no, not that one, this one, Hail Nor. Okay, so this is the container that I was mentioning before that you're going to need to do combines in. So it's going to say hunt treants, and then loot some ground spawns from there. So the treants, hold on, we're going to track those, get the names, and it's going to be oaken treants. So I did this earlier, and I'm going to be honest, like, wasn't a fan of the fighting area. And you'll see why. Not for difficulty or anything like that, but visually, it's kind of hard to see them. So if you, this is another one. If you have a pet, pet attack a underscore young, and then just loot them off the advanced loot window. That'd be great. Oh, actually, this is better. The ones that I was fighting were in the trees. And it was horrible. So if they're down here, which, first time I'm doing it, seeing them down here, that's great. So let's track by distance. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video because we gotta kill 6 of these total, and then I'll come back. Okay, great. So I just looted my last one. So the metal hoops are going to be in the giant fort. So that's going to be just north. So this entire area here is for the limbs. Those treant things, they spawn pretty quick. Like I had no issues. So going to the giant fort. More. These things are going to be ground spawns again, and they're going to have that bluish, purplish thing to it. Where are they? There goes one. There goes. So if you go into bonds here, make 4 of the things by combining 2 in the barrel. Okay, great. Now make two, and that's gonna be two of these, and then one of the ground spawns. Great. Now fill one of the barrels, and that's gonna be the meteor. It's right over here, just southeast. Oh, real quickly, a user commented on my Slayer video. The If you do the mega death thing, it's not 10% total DPS gain, it's 10% base DPS and base healing. So what it works out to for melee, it's like a 2 to 3 DPS total gain, and heals is about 6% after all the formulas and everything works out. Okay, so we need to go back to Nora and deliver the stuff. So again, we knew that she was in the southwest part someplace, and we're going to track her. This is the part that I was talking about when fighting trees. You can't see anything because all the tree leaves are blocking. There she goes. Okay, now deliver everything to Crescent Reach. So I'm going to pause the video, get to Crescent Reach, and then we'll complete all the quests. Okay, back. We're in Crescent Reach. We're at the NPC, so let's just double check all our quests. This is the third one. Last step, turn in, great. This is the second one, turn in, last steps, great. This is the first one, turn in, last steps, great. Okay, so let's give everything back. There we go. All the quests done. And there we go. You've completed Rune Days. So the food and all the stuff, let's take a look at it. The clicky's kind of neat. You click it and then you get smashed, like literally drunk tunnel vision. So let's just do that real quick while I talk. Yeah, really funky. Anyway, so just to review, three easy quests. You need a bag spot. You're not going to be killing anything hard. The reward is going to be instant click, get inebriated, get drunk really quick. You're going to get a new set of collects that are in Stone Hive. Make sure you get your collect finder. Remember, it releases tomorrow, so if you don't have one, get it. So this way it makes life easier. The collects are going to be in Stone Hive all over, in the hedge, outside the main hive, while inside the hive, in the upper and lower, so pretty much in the entire zone. Alright guys, so hope folks find this video useful. It's not a bad one. The instant click, um, drunk thing is something unique, so kind of cool to have. Anyway, thanks everybody, and get ready for a whole lot of videos with anniversary stuff coming out. Thanks. Bye bye.